Hey, Magic friends, welcome back again. We are here today on Captain Clyde's MTG News. This is your captain speaking, and we are here to talk about Warhammer 40K for Magic the Gathering as they come out with the Commander Deck Edition. So, I got some news for you guys to kind of show you what's going on with this whole 40K thing. I thought the 40K thing was going to be like a secret layer. I was wrong. Sorry about that. Now there may be a 40K secret layer coming out, but what they're going to do is they are going to release the 40K decks for Commander as a pre-con Commander deck. They're on sale, pre-sale at Amazon. We'll go over that along with the cards that have been revealed on this video. So let's get into that. So don't forget, before we get started, guys, subscribe up. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So here we go. First, let's take a look at some of the art. So art from the decks have been spoiled. However, some of the cards have not. But here's the art from one deck. This is the art from another. This card has been spoiled. We'll go over it. And then there's this card. So these are going to be the four commanders that you guys will use depending on what side you choose, what commander you want, and what faction you're going to work under. So now with that said, as you can see here, here's the Universes Beyond Commander deck. This is Necro Dynasties. You've seen his picture right here. This deck is going for $48.12 currently on Amazon on pre-sale. So if you want that, make sure you go over there and hook it up or order from your local store if they even have any information on it yet. Hopefully this is actually usable to be bought through LGSs. But we'll see. Do note here that the display commander will be a foil etched commander, so that's something to keep in mind. Every deck's going to contain 2 legendary traditional foil cards, 98 non-foil. Every card features Warhammer themed art, including 42 cards that are new to Magic. So it's going to be very interesting as they start getting leaked. So everyone is going to be very similar to that. After that we have this one here, which is the Terrid Swarm. You'll see the news here is the same. So this one's going for $45.82, a little bit cheaper, I guess. So is that. Again, you can see the art there. As we continue, this is, excuse me, the Ruinous Powers. This here again, 2 legendary, 98 cards, 42 new commander, or new to Magic. You can see that the commander has been leaked. We'll go over that here in a minute. I'll need you guys to squint and look here. You really don't have to do that. We'll get there. So this one's only $43.51, so this is even cheaper. And then finally here we have the Forces of the Imperium with this young little lady guy thing here. This one is $45.81. So apparently the one card that's been spoiled is the cheapest commander. It's very interesting, but we'll work with that. So moving forward, we have some cards that have been spoiled already. Again, this is the one that we just talked about. This is Abaddon the Despoiler. A red, black, blue, and 2 for a 5/5 Trampler. Has the Mark of Chaos Ascended. During your turn, spells you cast from your hand with mana value X or less have Cascade, where X is the total amount of life your opponents have lost this turn. So if you manage to punch them in the face with this guy, anything mana 5 or less will have Cascade. This seems extremely powerful. And I'm really curious how many of these commander decks they're going to print, because they could get very expensive if they don't print very many of them. Now, with that said, we have a few other cards. We have this here. We have the Vanguard Suppressor. I'm assuming all these cards are from his set or from his deck. Blue and 3 for a 3/2 has Squad 2. So it says in addition cost to cast a spell, you may pay 2 colorless any number of times where this creature enters the battlefield. Create that many tokens that are copies of it. Very interesting. 3/2 flyer. It has suppression fire. Whenever the Vanguard Suppressor deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Very powerful, especially late game for a rare. So this is very interesting. Next we have Blood for the Blood God. That's right. Red, 2 black, and 8 for a mere 11 mana. But it's an instant, and the spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature that died this turn, so that's kind of cool. You discard your hand, then draw 8 cards. Blood for the Blood God deals 8 damage to each opponent, and you exile Blood for the Blood God. So this is a very interesting card, especially since it's an instant. You can be fighting, and if someone wraths, literally draw 8 cards, deal 8 damage to everybody on the field. So yeah, this could be a very, very powerful card. Um, and I think it's probably going to see a lot of play, not going to lie. So move on to the next card. So this is the foil version of Abaddon. And then we also have a printing of Fabricate, which is very interesting. A blue and 2 for sorcery. Search your library for an artifact card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle. This is actually a reprint of an already used Magic card. However, I will admit the art is a lot cooler here because it kind of shows you fabricating himself into something. So that's kind of neat. But this is a reprint of a normal Magic card, so with there being 4 decks and 42 new cards, I'm going to assume every deck's going to have probably roughly 10 new cards, like the one we just saw. So it's going to be very interesting as we move forward. Excuse me, like I said, it's late, I'm tired. So every deck's also going to have its very own art of Sol Ring. So the cool thing about that, just to be honest with you, is you can have a Sol Ring specifically for your deck or what have you. The bad thing about that is they're printing Sol Ring so much that they're basically printing this thing into oblivion. I kind of wish they wouldn't print it so much. I know it's a commander staple, but for the love of God, just stop. So, obviously, Sol Ring. Um, see here it says once the C'tan sought out to rule us, now if they were to serve us, their shards powering our great machines. Zarek the Silent King. See, it says 40k on here, but it doesn't say what actual set it's from. I'm going to assume this is from. Just having a brain fart now. Let me scroll back here. I'm going to assume that that one is from this one right here. That's my guess. So, and then we have the next Sol Ring, which is this one. This one, I think the art's pretty sweet, not gonna lie. With that said, it says here all of the stars in the galaxy, Sol is of the Emperor, its heat is his might, its light his revelation. So this one obviously is probably going to be for this one, I would guess, because, just black. So as we scroll back again, we have this Sol Ring here. As Horus once besieged the Sol system, we shall bring the rotting Imperium to its knees. So clearly this is not, well, Abaddon, so that's probably what set this one is in. So very interesting. It's pretty neat. It almost looks like the art from Wheel of Fortune, not Wheel of Fortune, the suspend Wheel of Fortune effects that we've had in Magic, but still not too shabby, not gonna lie. And then the very last Sol Ring, obviously, you can see here, one day the dark glory of the void will swallow the light of the stars once and for all. It kind of gives me the idea of a red deck, so I'm gonna guess it's Imperium, but I don't think Imperium's red. No. So maybe it's here. I don't know. So well, it's kind of funny that we have three commanders of 3 different colors, and this is just straight black. Like there's no black there, there's black there, there's black there, no white, no white. Like it's just weird that this is a mono commander. That's very interesting. It makes me wonder if they're going to do something special with him because he's a mono black commander, or if it's just going to be one of those things. So we'll have to wait and see. So with that said, guys, thanks a lot for watching. As always, remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comments down below is going to feed that YouTube algorithm. Thank you for giving me the time of day and helping me entertain you and supporting the channel. One click from you is a great deal for the channel as we try to get to 1,000 subscribers. Thanks for the support, and if you've done everything you can to support and you want to do a little more, or if you're looking for some sweet swag, links in the description to the eBay store, the Patreon, and the email if you want to reach out and just say, hey, or if you have any questions or any topics you'd like me to cover. So, as always, guys, don't forget, until next time, be kind, and I hope to see you across from the game table.